Good morning. How are you today? Oh, beautiful day. Springtime is happening here in Utah. It's a beautiful time. It's not quite too hot. I know that's coming, so I'm really digging this springtime weather this year. I hope you are too. So this is a little content. It's Wednesday, so it's a little content from my course that I'm creating. And the course is all about the lessons I learned to find this joy-filled life from the life that I had that was full of fulfilling other people's expectations. The roles that I thought identified me, I let identify me rather than me identifying the roles. That's a tricky thing to navigate. And so I have created this course to try and help guide people out of that way of life and that way of thinking to find a life that's more centered around them, their needs, and your placement in this whole of the world and what it is you're supposed to be bringing to your existence here. And one of the things that I've learned is about friendship. So here's my question for you. Have you ever been either out with a friend for lunch or coffee or something like that, or you're with a group of friends, it can happen even there, and they make a little cutting remark about you. It's just subtle, but it's there. And then when you kind of catch onto it and you look at them, they look at you and they just throw their shoulders forward and just nonchalantly like shrug and tip their head and say, "Oh, I'm just kidding. You know I don't mean it. You know I love you." But it still stings. It still hurts, doesn't it? Now, I don't remember this happening in grade school, but I do remember it happening in middle school. And then all the way through high school. College, I had a good great group of friends, so that didn't happen. But in adulthood, I have had some friends that have done that. And so in doing this creation of who do I let in, I like shed everything. I moved away from my area where I lived. I moved to a brand new area where I didn't know anybody. It was 300 some odd miles away from my hometown, so it wasn't too far away, and I still had work, and so I came back and forth. But that's where I started. I shed like all of my clothing for the most part. I kept a few pieces. I got rid of my household goods. I shed a lot. I shed all my friends, some family members. Yeah. And then only people I let back in were the people who brought me joy. Now, I will tell you this about friendships. Sometimes friendships go through evolutions or changes. And it's okay to step back from a friendship for a while and give them some space while they're going through that if you don't want to be caught up in it. That's your choice. But it's important that you pay attention and don't abandon them unless it gets really bad. Then you just cut them off. Block them on your phone, block them on your space, just, tell them off. You got to get rid of toxic people. But I'm talking about people who are just going through troublesome time in their life, and you need to give them space to work through that rather than just being in their space, telling them how to do it. And that's not helpful. They need to make the journey on their own. So I have found now a group of fabulous, wonderful people, and they keep introducing me to more people. I have to include in that group, because of this recent addition to my life, Mastermind with Dean Grazioso and Tony Robbins and their group of people. They have such a phenomenal, inspiring group of people, all striving to make this place a better place, trying to help people give a hand up. It's just a wonderful group of people. So if you have an opportunity to join in on any of Dean Graziosi and Tony Robbins programs that they're offering this summer, which will be plentiful, I suggest you do. Social media, they're on social media. They're on mastermind.com. There's many other places to find them. They have all kinds of little branches and stuff. But here's something that I will add to this. Be thoughtful and pay attention to how your body reacts when you're with certain people. And make your judgment calls based on how your body reacts, because sometimes your head and your heart are too involved and they might send conflicting information to you. So pay attention to your gut. If all three are in harmony, you better be paying attention, whether it's good or bad. All right? So find a group of people that feed your soul, that lifts you up, that encourages you, that inspires you to be a better person. Here's a quote from Mark Twain to send you off for today. Keep away from people who try to belittle your ambitions. Small people always do that, but the really great make you feel that you too can become great. Mark Twain. Have an absolutely phenomenal day. Please leave your comments. Leave me tips, things that you found. I learned so much from other people. I'm so encouraged by this opportunity that we have to bring together a community of people and be more awake, more happy, more joy-filled, more inspiring towards one another. Have a great day.